Yes, hello everyone. Now this tutorial is about how to use the hotel restaurant POS. We are going to look at how to create a new waiter, add new products, add new categories, and add new items to the categories that we have created. So this is the side of the screen that shall be found on the touch screen, and majorly it shall be used by the waiter. So if the waiter is not yet logged in, what he or she can do is only to add products to the cart. But if he has not logged in, he cannot be able to place the orders. So, for example, these are the products that are already added to the system. Like we have different categories. We have these notes. So anyone can add to the cart, like this one. So after adding, it cannot be printed because it needs being logged in before they print. So let's create a wait on the system. So on the admin section, we have different sections. We have the dashboard. So this is a dashboard section in which shows the analysis of all the things that are going in the system. Like it has a section of the total sales, today's sales, menu items that are available, the categories that are available in the POS system, and the orders that are pending. So on the pending orders, these are the orders that have been placed by the order, but they have not been cleared by the cashier of the admin. So once the customer pays and the admin clears them, they'll reduce here. So another section here is that it shows the weekly sales trend. So in each day of the week, how much has it been sold? This one, this is just an example. Also on the same platform, we're having the best performing products. This is a quite important feature in any kind of restaurant because the owners will be able to know which products should be in more quantity. Like here we have in that week fish shoes were 10. So this one will make it sure for the owners to bring in foodstuffs that are being sold more. So we'll come back to this section. So we'll come back to this section and this one. So let's add a waiter. Let's start by adding a product, then we shall go. Or let's start by adding a user. So while adding a user, it requires a username. Like in this case, let us put Matu. We are adding a waiter. The first name of the waiter, let's put Martin. The last name Oyugi. Then the password can remain like that because it's not quite important on the waiter side. Then the pin I'm putting on one. If there's a photo, it can also be included. A photo of the user, you like that, then submit. So we have created a user by the name Mato, and you can easily go and refresh the waiters portal. You can log in. So that is the waiter that has been created. He or she can log in. Very great. Oh, once the waiter has been created, we have another section of managing the waiters. So as you can see here, we have select waiter, but there are no waiters available. So in each particular date, the admin has to start a session for a given waiter. Let's start a session for Oyugi and Mary Johnson. So once we refresh here, on that particular date, if you have included two people to be on session, then uh, their names can be displayed here. One, let's see. Now we are able to log in as the waiter, and once the waiter has logged in, you can add food stuffs to the menu and be able to place an order. Put the table name, then print. Print. So this is the receipt. Just print. So it's just saving because we have just connected the printer like that. Also, the waiter can be able to view the orders that have been. That's the receipt that has been printed. That the format can be changed as per the customer's request. So the waiter can also be able to view the food stuff that he has sold on that particular day, like this one. Today he has sold these food items. These ones. We have weekly, monthly, and all statistics like that. So that's basically the waiter's end. So let's go to the admin section. So on the user section, we have seen that you can add a waiter, a cashier. We have staff members here you can manage. You can delete a particular waiter from the system. You can edit the details. Like let's edit the details of this. You can edit the details as the pin, update pin, and whatsoever. In managing the waiter, you can just end waiter session or start a waiter session. Let's go to the menus and categories. Here we can add the categories of food. Like we have the existing categories like this one. Yeah. So we can add like Italian dishes, Italian foods. You can select a photo if it's necessary. Add. The food dishes has been added, and once it's added, it can be viewed on the POS system like this one. So you see, it's just reflecting instantly. Okay. After that, after adding a dish category, you can add an item to that dish category. Let's say Italian egg, Italian price 300, time let's say 30 minutes. You can also add an image if it's available. We come here, refresh. We have the Italian egg. It has been added, so it can be added on the cart like that. We can also go to all, now here all items. You can manage them. Here you can either disable if an item is not an item is finished from the kitchen. You can delete. You can do anything here. So the let's edit. In editing, you can edit the price. Like for example, the economy is changing. You can just put there 360, and it shall be reflected in the system like that. You can also delete from the system. Some will not be deleted if they are already in the linked to the analysis of the system. So you can disable an item like this one, disable unavailable chicken wings. Once you disable, it will be unavailable in the system. So this one cannot be added to the cart. You see, yeah. Yeah, once you enable, it will officially be able to be added to the cart. This one here, you see. So these are just management of the waiters. This is the POS here. Also, the admin can put some food stuffs if he or he wants. Now, those includes so the sections that have been explained previously includes the hotel, management of foods, management of waiters. Then let's go to if you have suppliers, you can use this section to add food, everything, whatever. If you can also add your stock to this system. The inventory you can add category, view all categories, add products, product list, everything. And so once they are sold, they are being subtracted. So you can easily be able to manage everything from here. You see how much you have made. Now on the sales section, we have the analysis of the sales. So how much are you making per day? How much have you made since you started using the system? Everything is shown in the sales section. So we have here sales analysis. We have total orders, total revenue since you started using the system. This can either be changed per today, yesterday, this week, or this month. So everything is being shown here. You can choose the status of the orders, those are that have been served and pending, or you can choose per waiter how much has the waiter served on that particular date. Everything is being shown here. These are now all the waiter's performance. So how much has each waiter made? How many meals have been served by the waiter? All of this is being shown here. So this like Sarah Brown served 13 meals, a total of 8,000 and an average of 8. Served meals, these are meals that have been served and completed. And we have the painting ones. These ones are the meals that have not been paid for. So it shows there as painting. These are all of the orders. Another section on the painting. These are sections that shall be used by the cashier to complete orders. So once a receipt has been issued to the customer and the customer wants to pay, the cashier can just come here, either search by the order number or by waiter's name. Once he finds the receipt, he compares the total that has been paid and just completes the click complete and the system shall complete the order. So let's complete this also. So once you complete the total painting to reduce is here. Let's see, let's complete another one. Yeah, their value is reducing. Also, the number of total painting orders are reducing. Like these are. So this is just a section that you can search your receipts now.